All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the 3200 podcast. And this is our review show. Oh,
Review show.
just in time. Just in time. Like I got Uncle Phil. I got Justin in the house. What's up, Jay?
Not much, man. Just taking care of everybody's children like Uncle Phil.
All right, Uncle Phil. I'm gonna drop mine off here in about another hour. So
Don't even do it. Well, I got a babysitter now, so she can take care of
all right, we got Leo in the house. What's happening, Leo?
Not much, man. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. It's all good. We work through it. We work through it. Then we got Christopher. What's happening, Chris?
What's up, man? Trying to get this ready to get this move over with. Just trying to pack up his last few pieces and stuff. And that's it.
Okay, Chris is moving. Chris moving. I see you. I see you. Oh man, we've got a lot going on this week, man. A lot going on. But I think the biggest story going on right now across the sports world is my man, my man
Demetrius Jamal.
Jamal Morant. Uh, he was caught, man. I guess he caught on IG brandishing a weapon. Did I say that right? Did I use that word correctly?
it. You did it.
All right, there he's brandishing a weapon while at a strip club called Shotgun Willie's in Denver. All right. NBA has an issue with it because it's an NBA rule. I think Colorado has open gun rule. So I don't think he was necessarily breaking the state law, but he was breaking the NBA law, which says you can't bring weapons with you on away games, on trips or whatever. So he's breaking the rule. He was suspended by the NBA for 2 games. What I am hearing from my sources inside the Memphis camp is that the indefinite benching is he did it himself. There, the team didn't do it to him. He did it to himself to give him some time off. So that's what I'm hearing. That's the rumor that I'm getting in from the Memphis camp. So, where do we start with this, man? What do y'all think about this, man?
I don't know, man. You gotta have your homeboys, man. Somebody gotta step in and be like, "It was my gun." You know? Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't know, man. He played for Memphis. We all know Memphis. You know what I mean? So I'm not leaving my gun at home, and my home is Memphis. You know, I'm gonna get caught. So I'm not mad at him. He looked like he was partying. He a young guy. It falls into that thing that we talked about before, where it's like the young people bust themselves. Well, our generation, we you ain't pulling out no camera on us. That's why they don't have too much video on what we used to do, because you ain't pulling out no camera on us. So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, this is the thing. You know, gangster Grizzlies. Yeah, you can't be gangster Grizzlies, man. Your parents, both graduated college, I think, and you from the Birds, man. So this ain't you, and I feel like that was the whole argument he had with Shannon Sharp, if we go back. So that ain't you. 2, you're doing it in the wrong city. Okay, Denver. Yeah, everybody think, oh, Denver is smoking weed. But think about, back in the day, somebody died in Denver. I think it was an NFL player in a limousine. I don't know. 3, you're away. So therefore, you got all this money. Where's your security? So that's my thing with rappers, athletes, whatever. That's why you have security. Okay, you don't need that because your security should be on point, and they should be protecting you. So you can't be bringing hood mentality to a professional sport, sir. You know, yeah, you just can't do it. You making good money, but you ain't making that kind of money where you can do a Jerry Jones and fly, and land on I-35 in your helicopter and be like what, and then fly off. You're not signing the checks, you getting the check. So all you athletes, especially, that's been a bad role model. I heard someone say, hey, you can't be doing stuff like that because you got kids that's looking up to you from the hoods that's trying to get out the hood, but you're showing them to stay in the hood. You got to show them a different way. So I don't really mess with it, man. Just get security like anybody else. Have security.
Yeah, but go ahead. I
You good? Go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta look at it too, though, Jonathan. Like you say, he was raised in the suburbs. He went to school at a private high school. From my understanding, your mom and daddy, y'all pretty had gave you a good lifestyle as kids. So you're not from the hood, you didn't struggle. But even with that, man, you still shouldn't have posted, be on no social media, waving no guns and all the other stuff. It's like, now he got a grill in his mouth. You look at Ja Morant when he's in high school, or even in college, and he had a grill. It's like you trying to be someone you're not. But at the same time, I don't know if he got any mental issues going on. If he does, I hope he gets the help that he needs or whatever. Because at the same time, we judging him. Well, I'm not gonna say we. People are judging him, but he may be going through something mentally. So I mean, yeah, it was wrong of him to bring the gun on the plane and stuff like that. And I know he apologized for his actions, but he's got to hold himself accountable more, them and the team. But I think he shouldn't have. He ain't no business being in a strip club waving no gun with the strippers. It's almost like Paul Pierce when he got fired from ESPN for having strippers and smoking weed in the background. So it's like, what you doing it for, dude? You had a privileged lifestyle growing up. You ain't from the hood. You ain't no thug. So why are you like? What's your point? You trying to prove?
Listen. It's not where you from, it's where you at. My man is in Memphis, man. He done been through some stuff, man. He been in the hood now, man. He done feeling what it is. You know what happens when it's Houston? They drink that purple, man. They drink the purple, man. Everybody used to be on.
But he got
Hey,
it looked like a little 380, man. That was a female gun,
hey,
man.
it
That's
don't
not for
matter,
nobody.
man. It don't matter, man. White people got grills in Memphis, dog. I'm just saying, Memphis is good.
White people
From
got
Memphis, no,
grills
my
in
friend
Houston,
from
man.
Memphis. I've been to Memphis plenty of times. My people tell you from Memphis, hey man, we hood, we different, and
Yeah,
that's just what it is. I love it. I love Bill Street. I love the man, the museum, the Stacks Museum, and stuff like that. It's a cool place, but you gotta know and understand it's still, it's hood. 8 Ball MJG done told y'all, 3 6 Mafia done told y'all, so many rappers from that area and singers and everything else, man. It's just hood, and so I don't think he hard or whatever. I think he's just sucked in the life that he's been living the last couple of years.
Oh,
but this is my thing. But you're a basketball player. I mean, perfect example. Did we see Allen Iverson with some pistols waving, and
yeah,
he changed the game?
he did have a gun there. He
He
did
had a gun.
Yeah, but he wasn't showing it on no Instagram. He
But
wasn't.
that was a different day and age. You
I
know
mean,
what I
if we go
mean?
back to Gilbert Arenas with his gun, too. He brought the gun in the arena.
He wouldn't have did it. He wouldn't have showed it though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a different. Their
I
generation
mean,
is different.
did he not learn from Young Thug? I mean, Young Thug was waving his pistol around. Once you start waving that pistol around, they're gonna be all in your business. Act straight. They just stopped them at the airport. You see what I'm saying? So you shining a light on you. So now they really about to, watch you. And that's all I'm saying. Like a lot of these rappers and people are dying and stuff like that. Why? Because they don't have security and what they're doing, their actions. So my
I
thing is,
had
if you feel
security,
like you're
man. It
in
was the
danger,
dude that was in the video with him, that was throwing up the signs with him.
But this is my
That's his
question.
security.
How did he get his gun through TSA to get on the plane with it to get to them?
yeah, they probably was in a
That's
PJ.
my question. Like, I don't know if he paid, TSA some money, but like, hey, keep this on the hush hush or what.
Nah,
That's
they probably was on a PJ.
people in Denver. It ain't the Memphis police. It's people in Denver that's doing the investigation.
Yeah, well, he gonna get pat down and won it.
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying, man. He's a young player. That's the thing that's gonna really save him. He's young. He's young. You know what I mean? And he made a dumb mistake at a young age, which a lot of players with a lot of money do. You know what I mean? You go from, you know what I mean? You're 23 and you're a millionaire. You know, heck, I'm gonna be in the club with some strippers with some guns. You know, it is what it is. You know, he made a bad mistake. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I think one thing, like I hate how everybody's beating up on him, especially like the ex players and stuff. Like they didn't make mistakes when they first got into the league. You know, a lot of their stuff didn't come out as much as with the stuff now. I heard Steven Jackson. Yeah, Steven Jackson, man. One thing that he mentioned, which I thought was a big thing here, he said um, when he was playing basketball and all the teams he went to, you had them veterans on the team that help these young men. And I'm looking at their roster right now, man. And most of these kids, I think the oldest kid he had on there, Steven Adams. Steven Adams, who's not even American.
Adam is like 28. Like,
Yeah,
nice.
he's the oldest player on their team, Steven Adams, who's not even American or whatever. So he really can't, you know what I mean? Steven Adams ain't the type of role model like the young black man who just got a lot of money. You know what I mean? But everybody else is young, born in 2001, 2096, or whatever. Uh, I think first his circle was messed up because your circle, you ain't supposed to let your mans get caught up in that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I think his circle's messed up, and then these teams really got to look back into uh, getting these veterans on the team to help. You know what I mean? They can't play or whatever, but you know what I mean? They help these teams and these young men grow up to be responsible basketball players. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, even with I know Jalen Rose. I saw the other day. With him, he came out because Jalen's from Detroit. He had a rough lifestyle. He's like, I am, Ja Morant. I've been through this. I've seen this and that. And I just, I applied, Steven Jackson and Jalen Rose pretty much to, kind of not bashing him, not beating him up, but trying to kind of give him some advice just for him and like more of the younger players in the league. But I think Denver for sure, like you say, with Steven Adams being the oldest player, they definitely need a veteran or whatever. And I think I saw something earlier today. They're like maybe they could use somebody like Carmelo Anthony as a veteran to kind of help out on their team. So I think bashing them is the wrong way. I don't think that's what Stephen A. Smith and all these other sport analysts need to be doing. Like, just understand everybody make mistakes. He's young, he's still learning. So just try to mentor him. Just say, hey, think about this instead of doing this. You gotta pretty much put yourself in that leadership role. Like everybody looking up to you. You're the leader of your family. You got kids looking up to you. Try to make better decisions. So that's my thing. I wouldn't bash them. So I applaud them guys that's taking up for them, trying to give advice.
I think though, a lot of these young kids ain't listening to older people.
That too.
Why? Because they making more money than older people, and they feel like they better than. I see it every day. A lot of the kids that's rapping, they not listening to old rappers because they're like, well, how are they relevant? They ain't making no money. You have to be like a Jay-Z, somebody like that to really sit them down. They ain't gonna listen, man. And my thing is, yeah, the gun, but when you start throwing them gang signs too, like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? And that's my problem because everybody's gonna have their eyes on you now, and they're not even gonna check just you. They're gonna check your whole crew out. So now you need to put your whole crew in danger as well.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, with sports is different than rapping and stuff. The sports, yeah, everybody gonna be looking at you until you start winning, and then everybody forget about everything wrong that you've done.
hey, let's go back to
Go back to Kobe. Let's go back to
Kobe. We go back to Ray Lewis.
I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about another individual that was a tight end for Tom Brady.
Aaron Hernandez?
Oh, he's doing.
Yes, sir.
He can't defend himself no more. So I mean, that's irrelevant now.
Yeah, he was doing some other stuff. He was.
Well, no, I'm saying he got put into prison though, didn't he?
Yeah, but
he was but you ain't talking about simple mistakes, man. He was building a mafia career.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He was Johnson type.
But that's what I'm saying though. It starts with just a gang sign. That's what I'm saying. It starts with just a gang sign and guns.
Thanks, man.
And that's what I'm saying. Then they're gonna start looking deep into you.
Man, but like he said, that's sports, and you can't even blame this that ain't even this generation for that, because you gotta remember, even Fat Joe had it in a song, Bow Wow, Crip walking like that's what's up. You know what I mean? All these little young cats or whatever was Chris Brown or Blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so that is what it is, but I don't think it's looked at as like that with athletes or whatever. And usually when they make little mistakes like this, like I said, once they start winning or whatever, people start putting it behind them and everything. Really, it ain't even gotta be when they winning and stuff. Let them get back on that court.
Yeah.
Let them get back on that court.
America was a comeback story.
They let it go. I mean, the city of Memphis probably ain't even mad at them.
They probably not.
Oh man. Yeah. But it's a thing, man. I think he's a young man. He made a mistake. I think I understand the media has to do it. I understand Shay had got beef or whatever. He don't get like he's young people right now. Let him learn. It's dead, man. It's dead. Need to quit being a fan. Need to quit being a fan and be a father. This is the time where you need to step up, be a dad, man. Don't be a fan on the sideline. No more. Step up, be a father, mentor him, get him right. And then, like I said, you got to clean this circle up, bro. You got to clean your circle up. It's good to have one or two gangsters with you, but you can't be with a whole bunch of gangsters.
Yeah.
So that's what we think, man. Let us know in the comments what you feeling, man. Do you think he's gonna make a comeback and everybody's gonna forget about it, or you think this is gonna forever shadow him for the rest of his career? I think it's gonna be a shadow, but I think people will forget about it. We'll see what happens. Let us know in the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you right here on the 3200 podcast next time. Leo said peace, but he said it while he was on mute. All right.
Yeah, man. But what I was saying was I got a phone call. What I was saying was they group athletes, rappers, all of them together because they're always around each other. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it was perfect example of Young Thug's situation. Yeah, he's a rapper, But you know, everybody say, "Oh, well, they just rappers, they da 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 da." But when they got into his stuff, you know, and that's what I'm saying, they about to run his everything and watch him like crazy.
But I think they treat rappers
But Young
and
Thug was already in it. Young Thug was in it before he started rapping.
Yeah, before
He
started
stayed in
rapping.
it while he was rapping. He didn't stop. You know what I mean? It was an everyday thing for him.
I think the media and everybody
Well,
treat
they don't care about none of that.
I think they treat the rappers way different than athletes. I think the rappers and stuff, they automatically put them as guilty.
Yeah, he was reading charges.
And the athletes, it depends on what city you in. You know what I mean? What's gonna happen to you, man? Because most of the time, they nothing gonna happen to them. If this same incident would have happened in Memphis, we would know nothing about it. Nobody would say nothing about it. You know what I mean? Because it
I
hadn't been.
mean, it's just like the kid that you know shot in the bus last year about this time. So that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. They put black people.
Have a good time till your side hurting. 3200, but you already know this.
You know it.
Couple of brothers hard working and focused.
Let's go.
Intellectual, entertaining for show. 32